Well, it's time for us to start doing our first assignment. Now that we've done a couple weeks of online lessons, I need to get you guys to do a little bit of math that you're going to submit to me. So that's the next step in our evolution of online learning. So I've decided, well, actually, before I even say that, I'm going to run through where we're going to do it and how you're going to do it. So listen closely to this video. I'll try to be brief, but I'll explain everything we need. And if you miss anything, you get to the end of this and you're not sure what to do, then maybe go back and listen to this video again, because I'll try to include everything pretty clearly here. So, I've decided that we're going to do it on OneNote as far as the assignments go. What I've done is I've typed up on Word an assignment, like you would have seen the paper handouts of assignments before. I've typed one up and I have uploaded it to OneNote, and I've made a new tab that I've called Online Assignments, and you can see it there. I'll talk more about the assignment in a minute, but I've also this is obviously my version of OneNote, where I can see everybody in the class. So there's a whole bunch of everybody's name is here. They're alphabetical by first name for me. You wouldn't see all this when you log on to OneNote, but what you will see is your own name. You'll see my tabs, class notes, homework, etc. But you'll also see your own name. You won't see the rest of the class. So Aiden would just see, for example, his name plus the rest of the tabs. AJ would not see Aiden's name, he'd just see his name, and so on. Under each person's name, if you open that up, I've just put one tab just to try to keep it simple, and that tab is called Assignments. I have pushed out this first assignment to your personal tab. So it's actually in two different places. So you'll see it here in your tab, and if for some reason you don't see it there, you can go back to the general tab called Online Assignments and you could copy it. So it's in two different places, but I'm just suggesting that you go to your name, go under Assignments, and open that up. All right? So the assignment is one page front and back. If it were printed out, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fairly short questions. I know that I see there's a typo there. The question 5 has somehow got numbered 8. But anyway, there's actually 5 questions, and if you print it out, which I'm going to encourage you to do, then it will be one page, front and back, or two sides of a page. The way you would print it out is you would open it on OneNote on a computer that's hopefully connected to a printer, and then you can see in the top left corner of a page, there's this word icon. You can actually open up any of these lessons, or in this case, this assignment, in Word. So I'm not going to open it here. This is my iPad, but you can open it up in Word. You can print it out, and then you can work right on it. Because in math, we really need to be able to write stuff out. Unless you happen to have an iPad with an Apple Pencil like I do, then I suppose you could do it just right on your iPad. But otherwise, print it out and fill it in like you would any handout that I would give you. So you fill in the first question that has to do with common factoring. You do the next question, which has to do with solving an equation. The next one that has to do with slope, something we've talked about in recent video lessons. So you'd answer all those on the printout. And then what I want you to do is take a photograph of it and upload it to OneNote. So listen carefully while I explain that part. Under your folder, let's pretend, just for argument's sake, that I am Aiden. So in this folder, in Assignments, you could add a page, so plus page down at the bottom there, and then you could just call it whatever you want, Assignment 1. And then you could insert a photograph. So you got the camera icon up there at the top. If I click on that, then my camera opens and I could take an actual photograph of it. So I don't have a printout of this handy right now, but let's pretend I've got to grab a sheet of paper. Let's pretend that I was going to. So I'd turn on my camera and I could take a photograph of my assignment. Let's pretend this is my filled in assignment. This is something for a different class. And then I click done, and it uploads it into a Word document. So pretty easy peasy, as long as you have to have the app on your phone or iPad. And that's how I want you to sign. So to submit the assignment, I want you to put it back into the assignments folder. And then I can mark it right then and there. I've got my Apple Pencil, so I could write on your assignment right there. Oh, good, they got it right, etc. I could write a comment if I want to. So I think that's the easiest way to do it. And every week, I'm planning to do a new assignment once a week. I'm planning to do them on Mondays. The first one is obviously April 20th. The next one will be April 27th, 1 week later. And we'll see how that goes. If there's any questions, again, rewatch this video. And hopefully that will answer them. I think it's pretty straightforward. But of course, you can always ask me questions on D2L. I've had several people, or quite a few people, email me with questions, and I get back to everybody as soon as possible. So, good luck with this first assignment, and I look forward to seeing your responses.